didn't expect it, but where did you feel like the game turned?
I don't know. I really don't know. I cannot remember one point. I think it was just even. I think they had even bigger lead than 16 points, isn't it?
19.
Yeah. So I don't know what happened. I think we just kind of getting stops, consecutive stops in a row, and that kind of gave us a chance. I think in one moment it was 9, then 5, then 2 on the end of the third quarter. Yeah. So I mean, we will kind of catch up the lead, and the whole second half was amazing. We were playing really good.
All right. Excuse me. Next, we'll go to Mark Kisla. Mark, go ahead.
Code, you're good?
I'm good, man. Sorry.
We're all good. Hey, you mentioned the 19 points down. At that point, that's when Jamal went down, and they came back on the other end, and Paul George hit a 3, and you guys go down and pick Jamal up. You know better than most how tough Jamal is. Were you concerned at all he was going to get back up and get in the game at that point?
Nah. I mean, he's not. Even if he have a broken rib or whatever, he will continue for sure. Whatever will happen, he's not gonna just leave the team. Just like that. I mean, something serious needs to be that he don't finish the game. Like really serious.
All right. Next, we'll go to Mike Singer. Mike, go ahead.
And Nicola, Malone said his favorite part of the game was seeing you emotional in that third quarter, I think on the string of defensive stops, and you guys making your third quarter run. Why was that moment so emotional for you?
I mean, it's not just for me, for everybody. I mean, it's a playoff, it's an elimination game, so it's just fun when we know that we can do it, something, you know, that we are close to that. We just need a little bit, and then when you see that it's going your way, the rhythm, you have the momentum, you just you get emotional because everybody made shots, everybody made the right play, so we had a lot of stops in a row, so just like the momentum we had, it was really good.
All right, next we'll go to Tim Reynolds, who is there. Tim, go ahead.
Can you try to explain to us what the confidence level of this group is like right now? I mean, not just winning the 5 straight elimination games, but coming from 19 today, 15 against Game 5 against Utah, 16 a couple of. You guys are
to be honest, I think it's just maybe you're gonna sound weird or funny or whatever, but we don't care. You know, we're just gonna go there and have fun. You know, coach said before the meeting, just don't forget to have fun. And in the third and fourth quarter, we were having fun. To be honest, everybody was laughing, everybody was feeling good because we were playing good, we were playing amazing, you know. So when we play like that, confidence is really high. Even Torrey Craig had a couple of assists. That doesn't seem like usually.
All right, next we'll go to Kyle,
Usually,
who's also there. Kyle, go ahead.
Hey, Nicola. When you think about the playoff series you played last year,
I have no clue. I was in too much pain to think about that. I just thought my team played great. I thought, we couldn't ask for a better game from them. I thought we moved the ball well. I thought we played defense. We were coming for each other, and we all had that will to win. And we went out there and showed it. Possession after possession, down 16 at half. We came out ready, and that's what we got to have from the jump. So that's the only thing. But other than that, the guys, everybody, through the line, everybody that got in the game was just amazing. Guys on the bench were tuned in, and we were able to get the job and force the Game 7. So.
All right, next we'll go to TJ McBride. TJ, go ahead.
Hey, Jamal, congrats on the win. Where is this pain currently existing? Because he fell over the entire portion of your body, and it was kind of hard to discern what was going on there. And how do you feel right now?
I feel good. Still got to do some stuff, make sure I'm all right, but still trying to figure out, what exactly it is. But I'll be good. Just look ahead to Game 7.
All right, next we'll go to Kendra Andrews. Kendra, go ahead.
Hey, Jamal. A lot of you guys have been talking about how you guys feel really loose playing in these winner-go-home situations. And Coach Malone mentioned before that game in Utah when you guys just had 7 players available, and then also that win in Milwaukee on the back-to-back is just examples of the grit that you guys have. Is there any part of this team that just likes being the underdog, and there a reason why you thrive in those situations?
I just think we're used to it. You guys count us out, or not you guys, but all the media counts us out everywhere, all the time. So it's not to see everybody eat their words. We're just gonna lock in and go in Game 7 and try to complete this comeback like we did before. So last year we always said we have playoff experience underneath our belt, and we had 2 Game 7s, and now this year we have the same 2 Game 7s with even greater comeback. So the guys that we have, the chemistry that we have, in the couple years that we've had.
Total points last night. Michael Porter Jr. scored 15 in the first half on 5 of 6 shooting. Finished the game with that same 15 points on 5 of 8 shooting. Afterward, Porter said this about their offensive struggles as a team. Take a listen.
You had 15 points in the first half, and I don't think you scored in the second half. Did they do something differently, or what did you see in that second half?
No, I just didn't touch the ball. They didn't do anything differently.
So, Mike, when that happens, is that a situation where you just need to demand the ball more on offense? You're looking for sets to be run, or you need to cut more? What are you looking to do to get yourself more involved when you're not touching the ball?
I mean, that's really up to the play calls. It's really up to the coaches who they want to put the ball in whose hand. We kept going to Yoke and Maul, and that's I think they're 2 amazing players. So you can never get mad at that. But I just think to beat that team, we got to get more players involved. We got to move the ball a little bit better. We can't be predictable against that team.
Damian Lillard did not approve of Michael Porter Jr.'s comments, shaking my damn head, and he was one of actually several players and ex-players who chimed in on the clips of this. So, Richard, you were in that Denver locker room. You played for Mike Malone. What is your reaction to Michael Porter Jr.'s comments?
It's disappointing, right? A little bit. Now, there are things that he has said that is true, right? Against this team, it can't just be the Jamal and Nichols show. It can't be. They have to move the ball. Gary Harris has to play well. He has to play well. They got to get contributions from a lot of people. Now, is he young and maybe he didn't articulate that the right way? But ultimately, the thing that he really got across was that he felt like he needed more touches and needed to get the ball more, and he wished he would have gotten more of an opportunity. And that's the part that people have issue with, and they should have issue with, because that's not his place, not yet.
Yeah, nobody was saying that when Jamal Murray was going out there getting 50 a night. Who was saying something about move the ball in? Y'all understand he's a rookie. He has his frustration. Yes, he's talented. But there's a time for a play and a place for that young fella. It's levels to this young fella, and understand that. You're not there yet. And so if you want to have this conversation, you take that to the back of the locker room. You don't bring this to the media. You just now getting in the league trying to prove yourself, make a name for yourself. And so, yeah, some of the things he said, maybe they do need to move the ball a little bit more. But look, if you want to get the ball, young fella, go get it. When I didn't get the ball my rookie, you know how I got it? I went to the offensive glass. That's how I did. I went to the offensive rebound. If I wanted to get the ball, I would go get it. Come on now, stay in your lane, young fella.
Yeah, and Ray, one last thing. Look, he doesn't pass the ball. I love Porter Jr., and I think he is everything that people want to be for the Nuggets, but he is not a creator. So when the ball touches his hands, it's over. He's going to shoot it. Maybe he pass it to get it back to go shoot it again. So you're getting more touches. You're getting more shots. You just can't put yourself in a position, but this is also part of being a rookie. It's this maturity during playoffs, during crunch time, when it's really, really intense, to make sure that you're saying and doing the right things, not just outwardly, but also inwardly.
I'm very curious to see how Mike Malone handles this, because obviously he's interested in maintaining not just this game and this series, but also the authority in his locker room. He's not going to want to just sort of jump when this young man says jump, so we will have to see what happens there.